Hello everybody, this is Lorraine from Canada with another Verbling class for you. This one is at an intermediate level. It's a reading class, so we're going to be reading about a man who lives in the wild in the UK. Anyway, we're also going to review the past tenses. We'll look at the simple past, present perfect, and past perfect in this class. And so I'm just waiting for people to join us here in the class, and we can get started with the material. Again, this is a reading class, so we'll be reading about a man who chooses to live off-grid, away from people. He survives on his own. He renovated this house and lives well away from everyone. So we'll find out why he does that, and we'll study the past tenses, the past simple, the present perfect, and the past perfect. So just hoping that people will soon enter the classroom so we can get started. There we go. We have Anatoly. Hi, how are you today?
Hello, Lauren. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So how long have you been taking English classes today, Anatoly?
It is the second class.
The second class for you. How many are you planning to take?
It is the last class for today
Okay.
because it is a working day for me, and
Mm,
after my job, usually I have a chance to have one class, sometimes two
mm,
classes, no, not more in working day.
right. What time is it for you right now?
Now 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, that's a long day. Long day after working and then learning English is also lots of work. So congratulations to you anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, and Amparo, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
That's good. I'm good. Very good. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
How many classes have you taken today?
This is my third.
Oh, wow. 3 hours of English.
Yeah,
Well, it's good practice, I guess.
I hope so. I want to improve, but it is a hard work.
It is a lot of hard work. I'm trying to learn Spanish, so actually I haven't tried a lesson on verbling. I'm embarrassed to say that I have not tried.
Today, teacher Viviana is going to have a class about my country, so I'm
Oh,
curious. So what is he going to say about my
very
country? Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
And Paulo, hi, how are you today?
Hello, teacher. I
How
am
are
very
you
well,
doing?
thank you.
Good, excellent. Nice to see you again. And we have Alan. Hi, Alan.
Hello, teacher.
Have you been in my class before, Alan?
No, with you it's the first.
Okay, I wondered
Nice,
because I didn't recognize you.
nice to
Welcome to
meet
my
you.
class.
Thank you.
Good to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very good. And Akaken, hi, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Are you having a good day today, Akaken?
Yeah, it was also how can I say it is rainy season, so it's rained all through the day.
All
So
day?
I
Oh.
enjoyed a rain today.
Well, what else can you do if it's going to rain all day? In your rainy season, does it
Mhm.
rain every day?
Uh, kind of first July, the end of rainy season. And sometimes rain continues all through the week.
Oh.
Yeah.
That wouldn't. I
But
wouldn't like that.
But usually it's not so, rain. It rained and next day rains. It didn't rain or such kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Well, today's the rain. Well, I think here when I got up this morning it was sunny, but now it's clouding, so we might get rain too. Okay, so let's get started with our material. I have posted the worksheet in Verbling chat. You will need it because we are going to read, although I will also share it on my screen share. So here I go, finding my, there it is. Okay, so if you click on my icon, it will keep the blue screen on the main page for you. So if you can't see the blue screen, can you let me know, please? Okay, good. So this is called In the Wild. Let's find out a little bit about you. Paulo, are you originally from the city or the countryside?
From the city.
Your city. And which lifestyle do you prefer? Do you like the city life, or would you prefer to live in the country?
Actually, really, I'm from a village close to the city, and the life in the village is really similar to the city, but it's not the city life. I
Right.
suppose I have the advantages of the countryside and the city at the same time.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Okay, Anatoly, what about you? Are you originally from city or the country?
I am from city.
And is that your preferred lifestyle?
Yes, but after I spent lots of time in the city on the table in front of computer, I also like to be on the fresh air.
Right. So it's okay to live in the city and visit the country for a change, for the fresh air? Yes? Okay. Amparo, what about you? Are you originally a country girl or a city girl?
A city girl, and I've lived here my entire life, so it could be a little difficult to try to change now. But from time to time, yes, it is good to go to, for example, we go to a small place that is has a beach there. We spend some time the weekend in that place. It's totally different because it's so quiet. But I prefer the city because, well, you have the schools here. You can join the hospitals, the school. So that is why I think there is more advantage to live in a city than in.
Good. Okay, very nice. Alan, what about you?
I am from the city. Although I live in the city, I would like to move to the countryside. I feel very well when I go sometimes to places less crowded because here is too much people, too much noise. But people say if I moved there, I wouldn't like so much. It's just because I don't live there.
Right, yeah, that's often the case. Maybe you go for a visit and it seems really nice, but it is different when you go and live there day after day. Some people who grow up in the city find living in the country is too boring.
Boring, yeah.
But other people find it not boring, so it's interesting. Akaken, what about you?
Yeah,
City boy or country boy?
I was born in the city, but not a kind of too big, kind of large city, and medium-sized city, and
Okay.
and now I live in suburbs, so I'm familiar with this lifestyle. So I prefer the suburb life, not so urban, not so countryside.
Right. Sort of like what Paulo was saying, on the outskirts of a town.
Yes, that's
Close
right.
to the city, but more like village life than absolute city life.
Mhm.
Okay, that's nice. All right, and we have Reginaldo with us. Hello, Reginaldo.
Hello, teacher.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Where are you from?
Thanks. I'm from Brazil.
Repeat, please.
I am from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, there's some noise in your background, so sometimes I can't hear your words. So what about you? Were you born and raised in the city or in the country?
I was born in the city.
Hmm. Okay, and
Okay.
do you prefer the city life, or do you think you would rather live in the country?
I prefer the city life.
Yes? Okay, you're a
Yes.
city boy. All right, very good.
Yeah.
All right. In our reading, we will see some words, so we're going to do a vocabulary activity where we'll take the word and attach it to its definition. So we'll start with Akaken. Number 1, can you read what it says and then tell me which definition belongs to the word?
Okay, a hermit. I think B, a person who lives alone and usually far from the rest of the society.
Very good, yes. Very true. Okay, Alan, the next one, please.
The wilderness. I think I don't know. And letter E.
That's right, yeah. Now, the way we pronounce this word, although it has the word wild in it, we say wilderness. Can you repeat, please? Wilderness.
Wilderness.
Yes. So that's an area where nobody lives because it is difficult to live there.
Okay.
All right. There is a lot of wilderness in Canada. Most of Canada is wilderness. Okay. So Amparo, number 3.
A landlord, letter C, a person who owns a house or building and receives money from the people who live there.
Good, yes. And number 4, Anatoly?
Unconventional. Unconventional. It could be F, different, unusual.
That's the one, yes. That's what unconventional means. Very good. Okay, Paulo, number 5.
Number 5, dump. I don't have any idea. I'm gonna try to guess. Could be letter I, slightly wet.
That's the one. Very good guess. Okay. Reginaldo, number 7. Oh, no, sorry, number 6. Number 6.
A hunter-gatherer.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, but I think the A. A person
Yes.
is able to live in the building by hunting animals and looking for food.
Okay, very good.
Yeah?
That's correct. You have some issue with your microphone. It's very hard to hear.
Okay, I turned my microphone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and we have a new person with us. Ivan, hi.
Hi, teacher.
Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Bogota.
Bogota. Oh, nice. I mean to visit there one day.
Sure.
So, number 7, can you read it and match it to its meaning?
7H.
Okay, so can you read it, please?
Mean. Simple and easy to understand.
That's not what mean means.
Okay. Okay.
Often children are very mean to each other in the playground.
I don't know where that is.
Up one from the one that you chose.
I don't know.
Read G. G.
She not willing to spend money or share things?
Yes, that's what it means. If you are mean, it means you don't want to share and you don't want to spend any money.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and number 8, let's see, well, back to the beginning, I guess. So, Akaken.
Okay, the elections. Think D. A time when people choose their political leaders.
Okay, good. And the last one, the really hard one, Alan.
Straightforward. Simple and easy. Simple and easy to understand.
Yes. Now, Alan, your microphone also is doing something strange where it goes loud and then soft and then loud again. So just be aware. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to hear it. Okay, so let's see. Amparo, can you read the sentence under predict the answers?
Okay. We are going to read about Jake Williams, a hermit who has been living in the wilderness of Scotland for 30 years. Discuss what do you think he's going to say about it.
Okay. Now, again, I'll point out, even though the word wild is in this word, it's pronounced wilderness. Yes, wilderness. Good. Okay, so we're going to look at these different points. Anatoly, the first one.
The reason why he became a hermit.
Why do you think a person decides to become a hermit? A person who lives apart from other people somewhere in the wilderness. Anyone can answer this. Why?
Maybe he explored the nature.
Possibly he wants to explore the nature. Possibly, yeah. Anyone else got an idea why people become hermits?
Maybe he's disappointed with people.
Possibly, yeah. Disappointment with other people. Sure. Good reason. Anything else? Anyone?
Maybe something related to the religion.
Maybe religion, and maybe he's shy. Yeah, all good, really good reasons. Okay, so no, it's Ivan. Sorry, I have to learn these names again. Ivan, can you read number 2, please?
How he spends his time every day.
Okay, so what do you think a hermit does all day long? If he doesn't go to work, what do you think he'd be doing?
He works for himself.
Yeah, he works for himself, sure. So what do you think his work will consist of?
Surviving.
Okay, this is a
Diversity.
question. Yeah, this is a question for everybody too. So chime in. How do you think he spends his time? What's he going to be doing?
As I said, I think he's surviving for himself and exploring the nature,
Okay.
probably.
Okay.
Perhaps he has to be happy to be living that way.
Okay. All right. So Paulo, number 3.
What he eats.
So he doesn't have a grocery store near at hand. What is he going to eat? Ivan, can you mute your microphone, please?
Yes.
Ivan, can you mute your microphone? Thank you. Go ahead, Paulo. Sorry.
I suppose that maybe he have like a small farm for himself.
Yeah, growing his own food. Mm-hmm.
Or a field of they plant something there. I don't know. But
yeah.
If we wanna live for a long term in the nature, he needs to think in these things. Or maybe he's hunting. I don't know. I'm not sure where he is, but maybe there are something there and
some wild animals. Yeah, I think he's in Scotland.
Exactly.
He's in Scotland. Okay, good. Reginaldo, can you read the next one, number 4, please?
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Who often he meets other people?
Okay.
Well, I think that sometimes he meets other people because he needs the medicine or other things.
Okay.
Okay.
Possibly. Maybe he meets them once a week or once a month or.
Yes, once a month.
Okay. All right. Good. And Akaken, number 5.
Okay, his means of transport. Probably he's in the wilderness, so on foot.
Yeah, probably on foot, most likely. Good. And the last question, Alan?
How he feels about his life. I guess he's happy with his life because he has been living for 30 years.
True.
I guess he, yeah, I guess he likes to be like that.
Okay, good thoughts and good answers. Let's read the article now and see how correct we are. So I'll switch my screen over to the article. And also if you download it for yourself because you will need it later on to answer some of the questions. Okay, so let's start with Amparo. Can you read the title and the subtitle and paragraph 1, please?
Okay. Life as a hermit. My life is a great adventure. For nearly 30 years, Jake Williams has lived as a hermit in the Scottish wilderness. He explained why he could never go back to a normal life. I always fancied being a hermit. There was a tradition in the 18th century to pay hermits to live on your grounds and entertain the guests. I would have liked that. I live alone in an old house in the Scottish wilderness near Aberdeen.
Good. Yes, thank you. Okay. Paragraph 2, Anatoly, please.
I've lived like this since I got the house in 30 years ago. I did it because I was sick of dealing with landlords. I was living in Aberdeen with friends. We'd made the place nice, and then suddenly had to move out. It was nightmare. I decided to save money and buy the first place that I could afford. I always thought people would come and live with me eventually. I'm not impossible to live with. I'm very friendly, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Okay, good. I want to go back to the very first sentence because they have made a mistake in this sentence. It says, I've lived like this since I got the house in 30 years ago. In should not be there. It should just be, I got the house 30 years ago. Okay, so in is not correct in this sentence. A typographical error. But otherwise, nicely read. Thank you. Okay, so Ivan, can you read number 3 for me, please? Unmute your microphone, Ivan. There we go.
I don't think my life is unconventional. At first, I worked in order to save up. I didn't want to take out a mortgage. I moved in the first day I got the place. There weren't any windows and it was very damp. Nobody has lived there for 20 years. I started making fires and making the house dry. That was about Halloween, so I needed to get it ready for winter. It was a happy adventure.
Good, thank you. Very nice. Okay. When you're done reading, please mute your microphones, okay? Thank you. All right, Paulo, number 4.
Yes. I got a garden with a lot of kale. It's like a primitive cabbage. It's 1,000 feet up where I live, and that affects the climate. I'm not very good at growing carrots here, but I've got a lot of red currants. I consider myself to be a hunter-gatherer, so when I see some wood, I pick it up. I don't like to miss a chance to get something for nothing. I like to do a lot of different little jobs. I'm always busy boiling a pan of potatoes on the fire for tomorrow or looking for something I lost.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Reginaldo, can you read number 5 for me, please?
Okay. I've always had an open house and people visit me. I've been in Scotch dance bands. I write letters and freelance articles for magazines, and I even represented the Green Party in the elections early this month. I got 6% of the votes, which they told me is quite good. But mostly I spend my days alone.
Very nice, thank you. Okay, Aka Ken, number 6.
Okay, summer is the best time. You can go outside and cook with an outdoor fire. It's lovely. It's an easy life. If I want to stay at home, I can. I stock up on food and firewood, so I won't starve if I don't go out.
Good, thank you. And Alan, continue.
3 winters ago, a guy from Latvia was with me, and the cold was nothing to him. We went skiing in the hills and had a great adventure. Having 2 people was good good because we could keep the fire nice and toasty.
Okay, good. Can you repeat this word, please?
Adventure.
Adventure. Good. Okay. Thank you. Amparo, number 8.
Then 2 winters ago, it was a hard life. It was a hard winter everywhere. Somebody had tried to sue me, and I had to go to Aberdeen to the court. I had to ski for 6 miles, then stay with a friend, and then ski 6 miles back home regularly for about 5 months. When I came home, the fires were out, and I was cold and wet. It was a nightmare. It's usually not that hard. That year was the exception, but I've survived.
Good. Thank you. And the last one, Anatoly.
Yes. To me, this seems like normal life. Having a career seems strange. My main reason for doing this is just meanness. It is not enough to work in a job and take money home. This seems more straightforward or easier than that. It sounds sort of depressing, but it's not. It's a great adventure.
Okay, very good. All right, so we'll switch the screen share again. And we won't go through all of those. We don't have time. So we're going to check your understanding of the article by putting a T for true or F for false next to the statements below. So let's start with Ivan. Can you read the first one and tell me if it's true or false?
Jake always liked the idea of being a hermit. False.
Do you think?
Well, he was. I think he was. What to say? He was convinced. I mean, he convinced himself. But
okay. Do you have the worksheet downloaded? Can you take a look at the article? Ivan?
yes.
Yes? Take a look at paragraph 1, the very first sentence. Can you read it? Okay, Ivan, there seems to be a problem with the microphone. Ouch! Okay, Paulo has posted it in the Verbling chat if you want to take a look at it.
Yes. I always fancied being a hermit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, but it's very noisy. There's a problem, a crackling. So fancied means wanted or liked. So this statement is actually true. Jake always liked the idea of being a hermit. He fancied being a hermit. Okay. Paulo, number 2. Can you read it?
Yes. He became a hermit because he wanted to live alone. I suppose that one is false.
Yeah.
He lived with other friends, but he decided to go to another place to live alone, and not because he had problems with the landlords or something.
Right, yeah. It was about the landlord, the fact that they had fixed up a place nice, and then the landlord said, well, you guys have to move. So he wanted to have a place that he could call his own, and he always thought other people would come to live with them, but so far they haven't.
Maybe
Good.
it was because he wanted like his own house.
Yeah.
But he only could afford that one in a remote place.
Yeah, in a remote place with no windows.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Reginaldo, what about number 3? Can you read it and tell me if it's true or false?
It's difficult for him to grow vegetables because of the climate. I think true. Okay, because the number 4 is right about the. I am not very good at growing carrots here.
Mm-hmm. So there are some things he has trouble growing, but he said he had lots of kale and what was it, red currants. So he can grow some vegetables, but not others. But the answer is true. That's very good.
Okay.
Okay. Aka Ken, number 4.
Okay, Jack has nothing to do the most of the time. I think he's busy for keeping this lifestyle.
Yeah, so this is a false statement.
Yeah.
He's always doing something. Good. Alan, number 5.
Jake does not have any contact with the outside world. Do you remember? I guess it's false because once he went to ski with some people.
Right.
But I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
And your microphone is still doing the in and out. Sometimes loud, sometimes soft.
Oh, I will buy another one.
I'm just
Sorry.
letting you know we can hear you, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Amparo, number 6.
He has to stay indoors for most of the year. I think it's false.
Yeah, he gets outside a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes out in the winter and he goes out in the summer too.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, good. Anatoly, number 7.
He had to go to Aberdeen regularly for about 5 months. Maybe false.
Well, do you remember where he had to go skiing to a friend's house? He had to ski because he was had to go to court in Aberdeen. Aberdeen is the nearest town.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this was true. What do other people think? True?
Yeah, maybe somebody had sued him, so he have to go there
Right,
for
that's
6
right.
months regularly.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is true. All right. Paulo? Number 8?
Living alone is depressing for him. False. Because he said that, it's an easy life, but it's like an adventure at the same time.
Exactly, yeah. This is the last line he said. Other people think it's depressing, but it's a great adventure.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions or comments about the reading? Okay, so we're going to look at words, finding the words and phrases in the text. This is another way to build your vocabulary by having to look for the words. So we have a phrase on page 2, or paragraph 2, that means tired and annoyed about something. I'll leave it open for whoever finds it first. Okay, it's in paragraph 2, a phrase that means tired and annoyed. Anyone?
Sick?
I was sick.
Okay.
Of
It
dealing.
was more than just sick, wasn't it? What's the whole phrase? I was
sick of dealing with.
Okay. Sick of. Okay. Because we're dealing with a phrase here. Sick of. All right. Good. Stop living somewhere. Phrasal verb in paragraph 2.
Move out.
Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to have to pick on people. Otherwise, I get the same people who answer everything. Ken. Number 3, keep money so that you can buy something in the future. A phrasal verb in paragraph 3.
Save up.
Save up, yeah. Save up money. Okay, so number 4 for Alan. Started living somewhere. A phrasal verb in paragraph 3.
Okay. Moved in?
Yes, moved in. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good. And Amparo, number 5, borrow money from a bank in order to buy a house. Phrase, paragraph 3.
To take borrow. To take out a mortgage.
Yeah, take out a mortgage. Good. Anatoly, number 6.
Situation in which visitors are welcome at any time.
2-word noun.
Paragraph 5. Open house.
Yes, open house. Okay, good. Ivan, number 7. Store a large quantity of something. Phrasal verb, paragraph 6.
A situation in which visitors are welcome anytime. Okay, number 7. Store a large quantity of something. 6.
Ivan, check that your microphone is plugged in.
Stock up?
Yes, stock up is correct. But we're getting a lot of noise again from your microphone. So make sure it's plugged in properly. Okay. Paulo, number 8. Become weak or die because there is not enough food. A verb, paragraph 6.
Yeah, that is starving. I want to stir. No. Stir. No, the verb.
Okay. And good. Number 9. Reginaldo.
Hello, I don't understand this exercise.
Okay. So there are. This is the meaning. Take somebody to court, and in paragraph 8, there is a verb that has this meaning.
Take somebody to court.
There's a verb that expresses that. It means that. In paragraph 8.
I had to go to I had to go. I don't understand.
Okay.
Skip me.
It says, somebody, read the line, the second sentence. Read that sentence.
Okay. Had tried to.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had tried to
Sue me.
Yes.
And I had to go. Ok, então it's had tried to.
No, the word here for taking somebody to court is sue. Somebody sued me. Suing means that, yeah, this means that they want you to go to court because they believe you have done something wrong. So, for instance, let's say he got sued for not paying his rent. So he was taken to court. He was sued by the landlord.
Okay.
Okay, so the word is sue. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Anybody got questions for these words and phrases? All right, we'll continue. Let's take those words now that we just learned, and we're going to put them into sentences. So we're going to put the correct phrase or word on the line. Akaken, can you do number 1, please?
Okay, the supermarket is closed this weekend, so we need to stock up on.
Yeah, stock up on food. Good. Number 2, Amparo?
I'm being told what to do all the time. I'm sick of.
Mm-hmm. I'm sick of being told what to do all the time. Okay. Anatoly, number 3.
Mm-hmm. In the end, John decided blank her company because of the unfair way in which she was treated. To move out.
Okay. Sue.
Sue, okay.
Okay, so she's going to sue them for being treated unfairly.
Okay.
All right. Number 4. I keep forgetting names. I'm so sorry. Ivan. Can you do number 4, please? Ivan, are you there? Unmute your microphone, Ivan, so we can hear you. No? Okay. Paulo, can you do number 4, please?
Yeah. You can come anytime you want. I have an open house.
Okay. I have an open house. Reginaldo, number 5.
We don't have enough money to buy our dream house, but we can go to the bank and mortgage.
Yeah, this phrase here.
A mortgage. Okay. Take out a mortgage.
Yes, take out a mortgage.
Mortgage.
We don't pronounce the T. It's just mortgage. Mortgage. Mm-hmm. Good. Number 6, Akaken.
Okay, you can't afford that car right now. You need to save up.
Mm-hmm. Don't go to the bank. Save your money. Good. Amparo, number 7.
Anna's neighborhood was getting very dangerous, so she decided to move out.
Move out. Nice. Anatoly?
Mm-hmm.
Continue that.
She found a new house is safe area and decided to move in.
Yes, move in. And here's another problem for a missing word. She found a new house in a safer area. There should be a there, in a safer area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ivan, number 8.
Yes. He can't survive that long without food. He'll
One of these words up here.
move out.
No, we've used move out. We've used move in. What happens when you don't have food?
He'll starve.
He'll starve. Good. Yes, he'll starve. Very good. Okay. Any questions about using all these words? Okay, you guys did great. Let's just do a review now of present perfect and past perfect and past simple. So we've got these different phrases here, and we're going to put one of those, either present perfect, past perfect, or past simple, on in the blank. Okay. So for the first one, we use the blank to talk about a completed event in the past. There it is. The event is in the past. What are we talking about here?
Past simple.
A past simple. Good. Okay. We often use the blank to talk about a situation that began in the past and continues up to the present or the future. What do we call this?
Present perfect.
Okay, the present perfect. All right, and of course, number 3, we often use the what to talk about the past actions or situations that happened before a specific time in the past.
Past perfect.
A past perfect. Okay. So hopefully this is an easy review for everyone here, as we're going to do a little bit of work or sentence from the article. Let's see, I'll give that to, can you do that? Find one past simple. Okay, and Anatoly, can you find one sentence that shows present perfect? And
present perfect. Mm-hmm.
And Aka, can show one sentence with the past perfect, please.
You said a past perfect? Sorry.
Yes?
Okay. Somebody had tried to sue me.
Okay, yeah, somebody had tried to sue me. Good. And
I've lived.
can you say the whole sentence, please?
I've lived like this since I got the house 30 years ago.
Okay, good. And for the past simple? Who did I give the past simple to?
For whom?
I can't remember who I gave the past simple to, but can somebody come up with a past simple?
I don't know. I always fancied being a hermit.
Okay. And these were my choices. It was a nightmare. Has lived as a hermit. And we had made the place nice. So that's fine. Everybody did exactly right, and those were different sentences than mine, but there were lots of different ones in the article. Okay, so let's complete these sentences below. We don't have much time, unfortunately, but let's start with Reginaldo, number 1. You have to decide what tense you're going to use, and wake up is what you're going to change into the correct tense.
I woke up very late this morning.
Very good. Okay. Paulo, number 2.
When we arrived at his house, he had already left.
Close. Remember, you're going to use the past participle of leave. He had already
left.
Left. Good. Excellent. Okay, Ivan, number 3.
Until now, it has hardly even rained.
Okay. It has hardly ever rained. Good. All right. Anatoly, number 4.
Duncan moved out of this apartment 4 years ago.
Good. Amparo, number 5.
It was my first time in Scotland. I had never been there before.
Okay. And number 6, Akaken.
Okay. I've never visited London. What is it like?
Okay. And number 7, Reginaldo.
When you called me, I had just finished cooking dinner.
Very good, yes. Paulo, number 8.
The house is really damp. Nobody have lived there for years.
Not have lived.
Have lived there for years.
Okay, it's not have.
You know, have. It's have, no?
It's, I'll give it to you. Has. Nobody has. I have, you have, nobody has.
Okay.
She has. Okay, nobody has lived there for years. You were almost right. Okay, and the last one, no, I guess there's 2. We have to be quick because I've got another class. And whose turn is it? Ivan, number 9.
Did you see James at the party last night?
Exactly, good. Anatoly, 10.
I don't want to go to Paris again. I have visited the city so many times.
Very good. Okay, excellent. I think that's basically it anyway, except for we didn't get to the talking points. But thank you so much for joining me with this lesson. I hope that it's been helpful. And I'm trying to get back into the class. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Teacher,
Thank you
take
very
care.
much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.